Hi everyone, Etta here. This is going to be video 2 of 2 for today, and hopefully that'll catch me up on at least hauls, right? I still have like empties and stuff like that to do, but I went ahead and opened up the Scentsy box, pulled out all the paper and stuff, pulled out the box that has like all the wax. Then I saw that it was inside of a thermal bag, and I was like, okay, let me at least get the video started, because I was trying to get this thermal bag out of the box, and it was slipping out of my fingers. I was hurting myself, so I was like, let me just start the video. I'm gonna mute the microphone for just a second while I pull this out, because it'll probably make a lot of noise. So I'll be here pulling the stuff out. I just won't make any noise for you. Hold on for me. Yeah, there's a lot of wax in this thermal bag. Whew. Okay, like I had said, I've been waiting to place my order for Bring Back My Bar. And so I closed out a party that I had open for, gosh, I don't know, maybe 3 months. And I was like, I timed it so that I would close it when Bring Back My Bar came out, so that I could, you know, get them for half price or whatever, the ones that I wanted. And so while I was getting those, I also used, you know, whatever half price or money that I had to use for my party. I decided to use it for bars, basically. And so I took advantage of, you know, getting some extra bars for half price and stuff like that, of ones that maybe that either I hadn't tried or wanted more of. Sorry, it's taking me forever to get these all out. I'm almost finished getting them out. Hopefully it didn't make a bunch of noise in the microphone. It barely made noise on my side, but I know that the microphone picks up so many more nuances to the sound, so I don't know. All right, that's a Bring Back My Bar. This is not. I think this was part of, gosh, I don't even know now. I picked up like some Bring Back My Bars. I did one of the summer collections. I decided I had it in some of the bars in a 6-pack, and I was like, well, wait a minute. In the half price, if I do the 6-pack, I'm paying the full price and getting half of that. If I do the collection, I get half price of the collection. So I was like, that's what I'm going for. So I tried to make it benefit me as best I could. I mean, you know, you have to work with the rules that they have, and, you know, I'm going to make them work for me the best way I can. So that's what I did. All right, I'm trying to make piles here. Maybe I should have you know what? I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to come back when I have this all organized, so that you're not sitting here watching me trying to organize this. So I will be right back. Okay, thanks for waiting. I got everything organized, reminded myself how I did this order, and got everything separated into the different piles. Okay, so one of the things that I did, I mentioned that for like a half price, instead of paying half price on the full bundle and save kind of thing of a bar, what I did was, because I had some of the summer collection in a 6-pack, I said, let me just do the entire summer collection as a half price, and that way I actually get half price off of the collection price. So I did that. So I got another set of the summer collection, which is key lime and grapefruit. I really like that one. Pink pineapple and sugar. I tried that one and loved it. Sunset sky and strawberry. I have not tried it. It was not in my 6-pack originally, but I was like, you know, it's okay. I might wind up liking it. Might as well have another bar. Tropical coconut nectar. I enjoyed it. I just didn't find it strong enough. And the other one is water lily and bergamot, which I have not tried yet. So I was like, okay, well, it's worth having another one because on Cold Sniff, I do like the way it smells. So I picked up that for half price. The little bag, I like having the little, I'm not going to do anything with it probably, but you know, why not? Then for the Bring Back My Bars, I got 21 of them. Some of them, I think, well, I know at least one I've had before, still have in my inventory, glad to get more of it. Another one, I don't remember doing the bar, but I have had it in counter clean, and it was my favorite of the counter cleans. Well, tied with another one, but so I got 21. So what I did was, to make it even 6-packs, I added 3 other bars that I had wanted. So I got that as part of those 6-packs. And then I was like, you know, the only way you can get a true half price for the bundles is if you do a curated bundle. So I was like, let me go check to see what curated bundles they have. And in one of the ones they had, there were bars in there that I'm like, I like those bars. I either have, well, the first one I have like 4 of, but the other ones I think I had 0. And so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get the curated bundles. So in the curated bundles, there is Nothing is Impopsicle, right? So it even has like a picture of popsicles. This one here, Nothing is Impopsicle. So since the bundle price is $30, I actually got half off of that. So I know it's not like trillions of dollars, but hey, you know, it makes it a little cheaper when I finish paying. So I figured it was better than putting them in a bundle and paying more for it. So in that bundle, you get Berry Bright. This one I think I have like 4. So I love Berry Bright. Cocoa Lime, which I knew I was out of. I used my last one whenever it was that I used it last. Paradise Punch. I do like Paradise Punch. I don't have any more of that. Pineapple Mango, which in the pineapple realm, I actually enjoyed this one. I mean, it's not something that I reach for all the time, but I actually enjoyed Pineapple Mango, so I was not sad to get that in the grouping. Rainbow Sherbet, which I love, and I know I don't have any more of that, or if I do, I have 1. And the last one in that bundle is Tangerine Creamsicle, which I know I don't have that one. So I was like, hey, I'm perfectly happy to get all of these. I was like, yes. I mean, being in the Houston area, it's the end of July, but it's not like I'm anywhere near the end of hot summertime weather here. So I've got more than enough time to use these or have them for next year. I'm perfectly fine with that. So that was a great one to add as a half price. Then the 3 bars that I did add to my 6 bar bundles with the Bring Back My Bars, which these are not Bring Back My Bars. I added 3, I only needed to add 3 to get, you know, because since I had 21, this would make 24. So I picked up 1 black raspberry frosting from that black raspberry collection. I've done the linen. I thought that one smelled good. I have not done woods. And originally I had woods in there. I could have done the black raspberry collection as a half price, but I was like, no, I didn't really have more half prices to use. Maybe I would have, but I personally don't like black raspberry vanilla. I did like the black raspberry linen, so I was like, well, I didn't pick up the black raspberry frosting last time, so I was like, let me try it at least, because I like the linen one, and I haven't tried the one that black raspberry woods. I haven't tried that one yet. Okay, the black raspberry frosting to me smells just like black raspberry vanilla. It may be sweeter, but it smells the same to me. So we'll see. I don't know. I got one. It's worth trying at least. I picked up another black raspberry linen since that one I had already used. And I think I added black raspberry woods to my club in case I really, really like it. And then the last one I picked up, I had no more I needed more than one, but I was like, well, I'm gonna have to make one do because I didn't have more. I didn't want to get another 6-pack just to get more of this one. And that was lemon sorbet. Love my lemon sorbet. I thought, I might save it for August when it's 10% off and I'll just get more then. Love lemon sorbet. All right, so I've got Bring Back My Bars, which at this point you've heard not only first sniffs, but you've heard warm reviews. This is going to be my mostly first sniffs, but it's just for fun. It's, we're getting to the end of July. It'll be do or die time, whether or not you pick it up or put it in your club. So it's just a last minute theory of what I think if I think it's good or not, because for the most part I won't have warmed them, so I can't tell you that. So, and there was one other thing I picked up since I hadn't done an order in a while. I hadn't had a chance to pick this up, so I added it to this order when I went to check out. I picked up 2 bars just in case I liked it from the licensed collection, the Bon Appetit from Ratatouille. Is that the name of the movie? Yeah, huh? Yeah, Disney's Ratatouille. Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit. Who was I watching? Oh my gosh, now I'm embarrassed. I can't think of who it was. Oh my gosh. And somebody was talking about, they were hoping that it smelled like the bread that has like the tomatoes in it, and when they opened it, they were like, it smells just like it. And I was like, oh, I want to see what that is. And I can absolutely pick up on that same scent. Very foodie, right? You definitely get like, if you don't, I don't know that right now my brain is picking up the bread part. I'm definitely picking up like the tomato, so I can almost see like a just a food dish that has a tomato base to it, and this being the tomato, but very like it's got oregano, and I feel like I smell oregano, maybe some basil, but definitely oregano. That's actually, I when I make any kind of, let's say, spaghetti sauce or anything that has a red sauce to it or whatever, there's definitely quite a bit of oregano in it for me. So I definitely recognize oregano scent. That's good. That is very good. And it's different, right? Because it's usually, you think bakery or fruity, or tomato is a fruit, but we don't see that many what I would consider like a savory scent. So this is different and wonderful, and I'm so glad. I wish I could remember right at this moment whose video it was. And I don't want to say the wrong person. I've tried to watch so many videos lately, I just cannot remember who it was. If you did a video and you talked about this scent and it being the bread with the tomato in it, and I don't think it was ciabatta bread. I thought they said a different bread. Could have said ciabatta bread. I don't even remember, but it was your video that made me think, oh, I've got to pick this up. I've got to try this. And I'm so glad I caught your video, because this is very interesting. I don't know how good it's going to be on warm, but on cold, it's just interesting and enticing and different. And I'm super glad I picked it up. Wow. Okay. It almost gives me memories as a kid of having tomato soup with a grilled cheese. I don't smell like the grilled cheese, right? But I almost get the vibe of a good tomato soup with that too. So anyways, I digress. I'm going to go back to what I was here to do, and that is sniff the Bring Back My Bars. I brought my little sheet here of the scent notes so that I could go over those as I'm sniffing them. So let's start from the beginning. I did not pick up Apple Crush. I'm almost positive I've had Apple Crush before, and as an Apple lover, I wasn't really all that crazy about it, so I did not pick up Apple Crush. I did pick up Berry's Jubilee. I wasn't going to. I wasn't. But yet I was watching somebody's video. Again, I've been trying to watch as many as I can when I can find time here and there. But somebody was talking about Berry's Jubilee and how good it smelled. And I was like, all right, I'll add it. I'll add it to my order. So Berry's Jubilee, juicy, ripe summer berries in a billowy cloud of whipped cream laced with vanilla. I do like fruity scents. I'm hoping that it's more fruity than the whipped cream and vanilla, because that's not necessarily something I'll pick up. Very creamy, but I do smell the fruit. Come on. Okay. Summer berries. Cold sniff. It smells like it would have a medium to high throw, right? But closer to medium. The berries are nice, but they're not my favorite berry scent on cold. It could warm wonderfully, but on cold, it doesn't come across as like, oh, I love those berries. It comes across as, okay, maybe. We'll see. I'm still happy that I took the person's recommendation basically and got it, because you know what? If not, I wouldn't know whether I liked it or not, and I might have been left with, gosh, I missed out on, so the FOMO thing, right? So Berry's Jubilee. Then this one was definitely one that I wanted to pick up, and that is Berry Bubble Blue. And I believe it's supposed to be originally from the kids line. It's got like a lighter color wax than the label, right? Just almost like a seafoamy, greeny, minty color, whereas that's a little more blue. They don't have the little bicycle on it to represent that on this, but and I've found so far most of the time when it's been like a kids bar, at least the ones I've experienced, don't seem to be big throwers. So, but I was like, oh, but yet they usually smell really good. So I was like, I gotta at least try it. So a delicious blast of blue raspberry, tart green apple, and sponge sugar will brighten up bath time, bedtime, anytime. So I was like, we should all be kids at heart, right? Okay, I hardly smell that. I suspected that could happen. Seems more on the light side based on cold sniff. Oh, similar to many of the other ones I've had that are just a light note. Maybe at the time when they first came out with these, they didn't want something super strong for a kid's bedroom. You know, because maybe you put it in your toddler or baby's room and they didn't want something overly strong for those rooms. I don't know. They figured, hey, if you want something strong, I don't know, pick something else. All right, the next one I picked up, I wasn't going to get it because it is in my inventory, but I do remember liking it, and that's why it's been sitting in my inventory. I haven't wanted to use it, so I went ahead and picked up one, and I've put it in my club, and this is Blackberry Meringue. Well, let me just go through this first before I say the comment I was going to say. Blackberry, sugared fig, black plum, and a pinch of ground spice mingle deliciously in this to die for sensory dessert. I do love blackberry. I think when this came out the last time, I remember, I smelled it, let's say on cold sniff, and I thought, yeah, it seems okay, right? I'm smelling it here, and I'm thinking, it seems okay, but my memory, which could be off, tells me that after I warmed it, I really, really liked it. And that's why the other one has been in my basket all this time, because I haven't wanted to finish it. So I said, let me get another one. I put it in my club. smelling it here, I would tell you it smells like a medium. The scent itself doesn't even seem like wow, you know, but I could be wrong, but I think it was one that I really, really enjoyed, and that's why it's still sitting in my basket. Yeah, I wouldn't think that if I hadn't had it before. But what I was going to mention is I put, I think every one that I purchased, I put in my club, right? So I think my club right now is probably at like $270. But I was able to move my club until October. So I figured I have until then to go through these, decide. I don't even know if I'll have a chance to warm them all. But if I don't, I'll have to go off of cold sniff and go, okay, cold sniff, yeah or no, right? Because I can't leave all of those in there. I'll have to bring it back down. I just want it for the absolute loves, right? The ones that I just want to keep getting. So we'll see. I have until October to test all of these if I can. And I'm not using all of my warmers like I had been. And well, I've kind of been in a funk, so I haven't been using it that much anyways. But it's not like it's just here. But you know, we all know prices have gone up on so many things. And I had a, like when you get your electricity, sometimes you can sign up for like with a contract for so however many months. And I had one that I want to say either at the very beginning of COVID or right before, I don't know. It was a pretty long contract. It was phenomenal rates compared to what we have now, but it ended like in March, April, something like that. And last month's bill for electricity, I was like, oh my gosh. And then this month's was even worse. And I don't know what you spend on electricity, but my electric bill could have been somebody's car payment. And not no $20,000 car. Okay, like a more expensive car. And I can't do that. So we started shopping for electric stuff, and we just changed this morning. It's going to get switched over on Monday. And so in the meantime, I'm like raising the temperature on the house. I am turning off warmers. I am turning off appliances at night that don't need to necessarily run. Like we have it's not a big one, but we have an ice machine, right? Like I think it makes 30 pounds a day or something like that. I don't know. Because I don't have a refrigerator that has water and ice things. So, like I unplug the ice machine at the end of at around 6 o'clock at night, and then I turn it back on in the morning. And I'm trying different things to bring down the electric bill. So that's one of the reasons why I'm like, I can't do $200 clubs. Like, okay, yeah, I could, but I feel like there's other places for me to use that money, and I'm not opposed to buying these things and trying them out, and but I've had that conversation. I'm going to keep going. Hopefully y'all understand. Maybe you can relate. I don't know, but just jibber jabbering, I guess, at this point. Anyways, the next one was one of the ones was very excited about this time around, which was Breakfast Blend, a coffee scent. So Breakfast Blend, get buzzed on the pure scent of rich, just brewed coffee. And I have heard on, I don't remember which video, but I do remember somebody saying that it was just like a very strong coffee, might not even have been sweetened or whatever. I'm like, as long as I like the scent, I'm okay, because there's so many other things I can mix it with that as long as it smells good, I'm okay. I think I'm gonna be okay. yeah, I think I'll be okay. Like, I could see me mixing this with king cake or some other, like, I don't smell bakery all that well, but I think if I mix it with a strong coffee, I think it'll do well. Okay, so because I do have a ton of vendor coffee. Not denying that. Have a lot of it. That's what put me onto vendor in the first place. It was because I wanted coffee scents. But I like to do vendor in certain warmers and in certain, like, more of the hot plates and stuff like that. Like, I have a hot plate in here. I do vendor in that. These I leave for Scentsy. I have a hot plate in the pantry that I had gotten at Aldi. I'll use vendor in that. But my 2 warmers in the kitchen, I like to do Scentsy. So I wanted a good coffee scent from Scentsy so that I could do a vendor coffee in one room and then, like in the pantry, and then in the kitchen do Scentsy's coffee with like king cake or something and really bring out a coffee scent going. And I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited for Breakfast Blend that I think it's going to work. I hope. I'm really hoping that it's going to work. Keep in hope. All right, the next one on the list is Coconut Citrus Parfait. And once again, watching somebody's video. I can't name people because I can't think of who said what. I tried to watch quite a few. But somebody said that their husband said it reminded them of ambrosia. And I was like, oh, wow. I like ambrosia. Okay, I'm going to add Coconut Citrus Parfait to mine now, which I wasn't going to. But it says creamy coconut milk and vanilla bean with a hint of citrus. I was like, oh, please let it smell like ambrosia. I smell the coconut milk. I smell the citrus. I can kind of see that. I personally don't smell this and think ambrosia. I think more citrus and coconut milk. But not bad. I'm getting a kind of a light to light medium. Okay. Definitely one I want to test before October though, to see if, comes out a little more like what the husband of whoever's video I watched thought it smelled like. All right, the next one I got was one that I've been wanting to try for years. Finally made it back because I had never had a chance to try this one, and that is Dark Harbor. Seemed like it would be my kind of scent. Dark Harbor, a romantic, exotic fragrance. I like when they describe it as exotic. Exotic fragrance of lime, love lemon and lime and blue-green mint. Which gives me the thought of that's where some of that manliness might come in. The blue-green mint with notes of watery ocean lavender and mysterious amber. Ooh, nice. Wow, very nice. Yeah. I definitely get a manly vibe, a masculine vibe, but I get a strong oceanic vibe from it, a watery, but more oceanic because I almost feel like I get like a saltiness to it. Wow. And I think some of that saltiness is probably actually coming in a combination of the ocean lavender and the lime. I think that lime is kind of giving it a little bit of that salty sense. That's fantastic. Wow. Okay. Super glad that came back. All right. Next one, I remember seeing this in Region 3's. I don't know if it was a Bring Back My Bar or it was in their catalog, but I remember saying, oh, I wish we had dulce de leche. Love me some dulce de leche. Wow, wow, wow. Basically, milk candy, right? Leche is milk, dulce being the sweet, right? The candy. And when I think dulce de leche, I think cajeta, which is something that my mother made, which was a milk dessert. And oh my gosh, that was a labor intensive thing. I don't know if you've ever had cajeta. A lot of times if you find cajeta, it's in a firm form and almost like a caramel, but with a different texture. My mother would get it to where it was more of a thick peanut butter texture, right? So, I mean, it didn't look like peanut butter, but it was thicker, and she'd put it in a jar, and then you'd toast bread, and then you'd spread the cajeta over it. Oh my gosh, my mouth was watering thinking about it. But it was such an intensive, labor-intensive thing, and she'd make it like once a week. That's probably how I got fat. But it would be like a gallon of milk. I can't remember how much sugar, vanilla extract. I was about to say cinnamon, but I don't think there was cinnamon. I think the cinnamon was when we made arroz con leche. But that was the cajeta. And you'd get to a point where you had to stand at the stove and keep stirring it, because basically the milk would, what do you call that? Reduce, right? And that's what would get it thicker, that with the sugar and stuff. And you got to the point where you had to stay at the stove stirring it and stirring it and stirring. And guess who is usually the one who had to do that? Bessie had other duties that she had to do. It's not like, but so I got stuck with watching the cajeta. But okay, so big old long story about dulce de leche. Does it smell like my mother's cajeta? No. That would be great. All right, dulce de leche says a silky sweet golden custard. Okay, sorry. Custard of sugary caramel, rich cream, and just a touch of warm vanilla. Yeah, I had just said milk, sugar, vanilla, and reduced milk. So, I mean reduced. You're talking a big pot, right? And when you finish, there was about this much. So, yeah, it took a long time. Hours in the evening. It smells good, but not what I was hoping it would smell like. But I look forward to trying it. I don't perceive that it's going to stay in my club, but who knows. Now I want cajeta though. Big time. All right, the next one that's on the list I did not pick up, and that's Farmer's Market. And I didn't pick it up because I already know I love Farmer's Market. In fact, somewhere in my empties basket was my last bar of Farmer's Market. I still had one bar left, and I used it recently knowing that it was coming back. So crunchy carrot and cucumber with a hint of rose will have you seeing and smelling green. For me, it's a green scent, and then there's some other nuances within the scent that kind of make you feel like you're at a farmer's market. But I personally don't go, I definitely don't smell carrot, but I don't think, I smell carrot and cucumber and the rose, or no, I just feel like it's like everything that you would smell coming from a farmer's market, all the green and the vegetables and maybe some flowers and even say the stems or something. I don't know. I just love farmer's market, and that went back into my club. So I didn't pick it up because I already know what it smells like, and I wanted to leave room for ones that I hadn't. So next one, Happy Go Lucky. I did pick up that one. And Happy Go Lucky says luscious red berries, silky orchid, and Japanese plum floating on a cloud of amber vanilla. Oh, I like that. Boy, do I like that one. This would be an example of what I would think is a fruity floral. And in this particular one, I'm smelling fruit and floral. This time I do smell both. Wow. Okay, I definitely have to warm it to make sure that it's a love, but yeah, I think it will be. I hope it will be. All right, the next one is Highway Run, which based on opinions that I've heard, sounds like it would be something I would like. Toss the map and go where the wind takes you. I like that. Toss the map and go where the wind takes you. As crisp, adventurous notes of eucalyptus bud, cedar, amber, and vetiver grass lead the way. Sounds like something I would like. I like the color. Kind of a manly green-gray kind of thing. Almost camo green. Very light on the top. I hope that's not a sign. It could be kind of fresh. Who knows? Maybe they had to pour some more recently and I got a fresh bar. I feel like I get the eucalyptus, the cedar, and I think maybe the vetiver grass. I don't really know what the vetiver grass would smell like, but that's the vibe. That's the feeling I think I'm getting on scent. That smells really good. Smells like a medium right now. I'm hoping that's more of a maybe new pour thing and that it's going to get stronger. The next one I was leery about, and I heard some people say good things and then I heard some not as good. So I was like, well, I'm going to take my chances. Juicy Peach. I was one who didn't like peach scents, but I have started to come around and have found more and more that I'm liking it. So I was like, it's worth a try. So mouth-watering, freshly picked, sweet, juicy peach. So far the top smells good to me. Okay. I get maybe it's the freshly picked. Maybe that's what I'm missing from my deciphering in my brain. Because I was about to say, I'm getting like a peach smell, but I'm getting something else. And that might be the freshly picked. Like maybe there's like a little bit of a stem scent, because it's either that or I'm getting a little bit of like a plasticky chemical smell. I'm not sure. This one I'm going to have to warm to find out. It doesn't seem like a bad peach, but there seems to be another scent in there, and I don't know if it's the actual scent or the clamshell. We'll have to see. All right, next one is Lemon Lavender. I was very interested in this. I love lemon, but I never liked lavender before, and I still don't if it's a very herbal lavender, but if it's a sweet lavender, I tend to now. So it says inviting blend of tangy lemon, definitely like that, tangy lemon and sweet lavender flowers. Okay, that seemed like I would like it. So far on the top, I do. Oh, that's a tangy lemon. Oh my goodness. Okay. From Kay's, it probably had been like 2.5 to 3 years since I had gotten a scent called Freshly Zested Lemon, and it is so good. But with so much other vendor wax and other wax, I kind of forgot about it after I used it. And I was watching one of Aubrey's videos. This was, I don't know, a month, 2-3 months ago. I'm not really sure. But I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about her freshly zested lemon. So it's kind of been on the forefront of my mind again since she mentioned that. And so I think I did a blend that has it in it. And I think she just recently got some more freshly zested lemon. And so smelling this lemon in here, definitely reminds me of that freshly zested lemon. Like when somebody squeezes it and you can see like the lemon oil kind of spritz out of the peel. That's the lemon that I feel like I'm smelling, that freshly zested. So you smell that intense lemon oil coming out of the peel, or after you do that and you smell your hands because you've got the lemon oil on it, it's like, oh. And then the lavender to me doesn't come across very strong, but it does balance that lemon really well. So it doesn't come out like super tart or anything like that. I love this one. Oh my gosh, at least on cold. I love lemon lavender. Wow. All right, the next one. This is the one that I don't think I had ever had the wax, but I had it in a counter clean and I thought it was fantastic in the counter clean. I know everybody has their favorites of what they like, but this one and one other one I think have been my favorites in counter clean, and they're both obviously ones you can't even get, right? So the one that I'm thinking here that I have the bar of is lemon verbena. Like I said, I don't think I've ever tried the wax, but I loved the counter clean. It was so fresh and that lemony scent, and it just was fantastic in counter clean. And then the other counter clean that I really, really like was, I think the name of it is Driftwood Bay, which was in was it the summer? I think it was a summer collection of probably like maybe 2020. I don't think it was 2019. I think it was, no, it could have been 2019. It was either 2019 or 2020 I believe it was the summer collection. There was a scent called Driftwood Bay, and that counter clean, not only counter clean, but I still have, this is a little embarrassing, but I probably still have 3 of the dish soaps. Like I would start using other dish soaps because I was like, I don't want to use my Driftwood Bay. I'm actually using Driftwood Bay dish soap in the kitchen now because I was like, all right, finally, just pull one, right? You can't use them, can't hold them forever. So, but in the counter clean, I loved it. The dish soap, I love it. But lemon verbena, I thought it was like super fresh. Yeah. It smells good. I don't know about the verbena part for wax, right? But in counter clean, oh, heck yeah. Like making your kitchen have that fresh lemon kind of almost, the verbena, the plant part. Having that in the kitchen, that was awesome. I would definitely get more lemon verbena counter clean. Wax, I don't know. Not until I try it. The next one is lime and sugarcane. Oh my gosh, 39 minutes. And I still have almost, 7 more to go, something like that. So lime and sugarcane says, lime and sugarcane cooled by an accord of frozen mint. That sounds great. I want to hurry up, but I don't want to feel super rushed. I realize you may need to speed me up to 2.0 where I look like I'm talking like, that's fine. You may need to get out and come back on another day when you got another 15 minutes to watch or whatever, but I need to finish. I need to do this, and I don't want to take up all your time, but I don't want to feel like I need to talk super duper fast either, because then I feel like I'm not giving enough time to the other scents. Oh, I like this. There's a little weirdness to it, but I like it. And I think it's the mint that's throwing me off a little bit. The frozen mint. But I gotta say, I'm not the hugest fan of mojito either. So sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It may warm great, but on cold sniff, because it's lime, I definitely would give it a chance. But if it was another scent, I might be like, I don't know. I don't know about that. But I'm definitely going to try it. The next one is Red Delicious. I can't imagine that I wouldn't like an apple scent. And it says crisp, juicy apples, fresh from the orchard. How could I not? How could I not like that? Okay. Can't smell that much on the top. Maybe it's a fresh pour again. Oh, I can smell it on the bottom. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that is walking up into the grocery store, or like a really big grocery store, and they have a huge produce area, and you get to a bin that's just full of apples, and you basically just like stuck your nose in it. Oh. Wow. I like that. Like, you smell the apple, you smell the peel. It's gorgeous. Yeah, that's definitely going to be in my club. I can't imagine that it won't perform for me. I'd be highly surprised. All right, the next one is Reggae Sunset. Reggae Sunset says juicy mandarin and orange blossoms with hints of lime and a spicy finish. Yeah, I remember thinking that sounds really different, odd. I don't know. But who knows? It could be fantastic. And that's what you don't know until you try. Wow. Actually, the top smells pretty good. Okay, I like that. Wow. I'm not on cold, not really getting a spicy. It does say spicy finish. So maybe if I take a deeper breath, maybe I'd kind of pick up on that note. I'm getting more of the mandarin, the lime. What feels like almost, although I don't get an effervescence, almost feels like I'm going to, but I don't. I don't smell the spicy finish. I wonder if Reggae Sunset was the inspiration to Chili Mango, which did have more of a spice note. I like that. I really like Reggae Sunset. I think it's gonna be great. That's just my thoughts, at least for me. The next one is Sandalwood and Cranberries. This one I was iffy about. It says exotic sandalwood, sweet cranberries, and spice. I thought, okay, I'll give it a try, because cranberries, I don't usually like it if they're tart. I want them to kind of be on the sweet side, usually. So I was like, okay, this one might work. Oh, the top smells fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad I picked it up. Okay, the top smells better than the bottom. The bottom does not smell bad, but the top smells better. I think it's the spice that was on the bottom that I wasn't expecting. I don't know, as I smell it longer and longer, it actually does smell better and better. I would say the sandalwood almost gives it a sexiness, like it would almost be like a bedroom scent. Wow. Or a fancy boudoir, which I don't have. Wow, I like that. I really like Sandalwood and Cranberries. I'm glad that got voted back. Wowza. All right, the next one is Sea Salt Mist. Sea Salt Mist. Conjure a gentle tide lapping against driftwood. Trying to conjure that up in my head. A rustle of beach grass. A spray of ocean mist. And sea salt with bright mandarin and sultry amber. Okay. Hey, the picture sounds great. The top, quite light. Okay. I smell the sea salt. I smell the driftwood. I kind of felt like on the first sniff on the bottom that I smelled like some beach grass. I'm not smelling mandarin. No, I don't smell mandarin. And I'm thinking maybe the sultry amber. But I'm not smelling mandarin. Maybe inside the bar, I just don't feel like breaking it. Top, now I can't smell the top. Smells good. Smells good, but smells kind of on the light side for now. Next one, Sea, Sun, and Fun. And this one says, summer fun, a splash of salt water, an orange twist, scattered lily petals, and rays of sunny amber. Huh. Smells good, but I almost felt like it had like a body wash tone to it. I'm not as crazy about the bottom. This, I still feel like it has a body wash kind of vibe for me. And the lily petals, it might be coming from the lily petals, kind of a soapiness to it. Maybe that's why I was thinking body wash vibe, because it gives me soap vibes. Okay, this, it seems like it would do well in a bathroom, like the master bath. Not necessarily like in my living room or something. We'll see. All right, the next one is Shaka. I'd heard a lot of good things about Shaka. So Shaka says, classically cool, rich sandalwood infused with a splash of bergamot and lime. Okay, yeah, I can see why that does sound good. Yeah, got a very light note from the top, but it smelled really, really good. I like that. Very fresh, like fresh air. And then, yes, you get like the sandalwood. I don't get a strong lime, but I think the bergamot and lime add to that fresh, almost like fresh air kind of vibe that I get from it. Like, wow. But fresh air, take out the heat of summer and almost like you're, and I don't smell the sand or anything like that, but almost like you went to a very pristine, like I picture one of those tropical locations that I've never been to that have the crystal blue water, like you're somewhere out there. Like the air just smells fresh. The water is beautiful blue, like you could see down to the bottom kind of thing. Like the air there, that's how it would smell. That is gorgeous. Okay, love Shaka. Love it. I can see why people were saying that it was good. Next one is Surfer Chick. Surfer Chick says, bubbly lemon tonic and guava frolic with sweet cherries and blackberries in this youthful scent. Okay, so does the fact that it says youthful scent, does that mean it was part of the kids before? I don't know. But it has blackberries. I like that. I love guava. At least I like to eat guava. Not, you know. I don't know about it in scents. I like cherries. I love lemon. Okay, I gotta smell the bottom. Very fruity. I don't get a distinct lemon. I don't even get like a strong cherry. I almost feel like I'd get like the guava and the blackberry. It doesn't come across as tropical. Like a lot of times like tropical scents are a little too potent for me, like papaya and stuff like that. It gives off a note that I don't really like. This is like a fruity scent that's kind of even keeled. Nothing kind of, it doesn't seem like it could change on warm, but it doesn't seem like it's something that's going to really put you out. Okay. Like, you know, I love Rainbow Sherbet, right? But that's got like a punch to it, right? It's a strong performer. You can really smell it. It's not one that you'd want to use maybe the whole bar in a room because you'd feel like it's too much. I don't get that vibe from Surfer Chick. I feel like it's a fruity scent, but it wouldn't overpower a room. At least not on cold. It doesn't seem like it would. And then the last one I was not going to get, and I decided to add it just in case. And that is Wild Watermelon. I usually am not a watermelon fan for wax. It's very rare that I enjoy it. It's not that I don't really like it. It's just, I don't know. It's not something that really appeals to me in wax. So it says a fun and fruity fragrance bursting with ripe watermelon, green apple, and scrumptious sugared pineapple. Okay, let's hope that the pineapple is not a pineapple that I don't like, because then if you mix that with watermelon, I might really be thrown off. Top, I get mostly watermelon, I think. Ooh, okay. I get a little bit of Jolly Rancher watermelon, but I also felt like I got a little rind. I'm not even picking up pineapple. And the green apple, I get that a little bit of tartness from like a Granny Smith kind of thing. Yeah, like I'm smelling watermelon, and then I feel like I'm getting really far back there. I feel like I'm getting the green apple. I personally don't feel like I get the sugared pineapple at all, which I'm okay with. Okay, it doesn't seem like I would be opposed to it, but it seems like the kind of scent that I'm going to enjoy the bar and know that I enjoyed it and be done with it. So that's all the stuff I got. 53 minutes now. Oh my goodness. Longer than I wanted to do. I hope you had the time. I hope you had already eaten your lunch or your dinner or your breakfast or whatever, and you weren't sitting there going, I need to eat. I wish she'd shut up and let me go. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that this 50th, 100th review of Firstness that you heard on Bring Back My Bar has been some use to you. I like to listen to what other people say too. It got me to buy some of these that I probably wouldn't have, and I'm happy that I got them, that I'll get to experience them. And I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you'll be back. And until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.